Welcome, everyone, and thank you for taking some time to focus on your career. All right, so let's get started. We're going to have a great session and it will benefit you tremendously. So, quick introductions. We are Agilance. We are an international technology and education company. We are based out of multiple countries. We have offices in USA as well as in India. And we also, in addition to providing education, we also provide coaching in career guidance and career management. You can find us on agilance.com, AGILANZ, agilance.com. So, what will you get as part of attending this webinar? You will get the promised free Python learning course, which is worth 10,000 rupees. You'll also get some great career advice. One of the main topic is how Python developers are making more than 10 lakh per annum. This career advice is obviously worth more than 5,000 rupees. Five more bonus courses for you for those who plan to follow the guidance, and those will be worth 20,000 that you will get for free. You don't have to pay anything for this as well as surprise bonus at the end of the webinar, and the value of it is also a surprise. And overall, you will get more than 1 lakh in bonuses if you follow the advice that is provided to you through the end of the webinar. All right. So, what is Agilance? So, here is our platform. This is our cutting edge learning management system, which has a lot of courses. This is a small number of courses that I can show you here. Here's a few more, includes the Python developer course, comes with certifications. We have certifications that we provide that are issued from our USA office. And we have uh, faculty and our trainers and instructors who are from all over the world. And our faculty helps prepare the students for working for multinational clients. Okay. And we also have, like I said, the high tech online learning platform, which combines the power of e learning as well as live instruction. And what I mean by live instruction is a person actually interacting with you, like a teacher, like a trainer, just like in a classroom, you have a trainer teaching you. So, live instruction as well as e learning, we are combining both to come up with an innovative learning platform, right? And all of that from the safety of your home. These are the challenging times when going out and going into public places and crowded places will expose you to a lot of risk. So our platform takes away all that risk from you so that you can still grow in your career using our platform and the education services. Okay. And like I said, our faculty has taught thousands of students across the world. They have a successful career right now. They are growing and they are still getting the guidance from our learning counselors as well as our instructors. All right. So that was a high level introduction of Agilance. You can visit us on agilance.com to learn more about our company. Okay. Now we can talk about our main topic. But before that, a little more information about this session. We have It's going to be me as well as one more person assisting us in the facilitation of the discussion. We have Samir on the line, and he will be, helping with facilitation. You will be able to send chat messages. Since we have a large audience here, a lot of people are right now attending this webinar. You might not get a response to your chat right away, but your chat messages will be responded to at an appropriate time. Don't send your questions right now. We will have a Q&A session. At that time, you will be able to send your questions, and I will definitely answer them. The chat messages that you send will go directly to Samir, and then Samir will be able to copy paste those messages and send those to me, and they will then show up on our screen here so that I can address them. We do that in order to make sure that our webinar goes smoothly and there is not a bunch of distraction from a lot of messages constantly showing up on the screen. Okay. And I want you to also be in a place where you can focus, you should be able to take notes, and you should have a good way to listen to this webinar, either speakers or headphones or something like that. Okay. All right, so let's talk about Python. It is currently the world's most popular programming language. All right, and it is used by every major corporation in the world. And it is the easiest to learn language. The way it was created, the creator of the Python made it so that it is easy to learn, and it is easy to write, and it is also easy to read for anyone who is trying to understand a written program. So even if you don't have any programming background, any prior programming training or experience, like if you have not done any C++ courses in your undergrad, that is not a problem. You can still learn Python. It is one of the most basic learning language. All right. And right now in the job market, there are a lot of jobs for Python developers. That makes Python the most popular language to learn in the market, as well as, and then that's why you're here, right? You're here to learn this language so that you can make a successful career just like everyone else. It is the right career choice. I definitely agree on that. But think about this. If everyone is learning Python, how do you think the job market will be in a couple of years from now? Because you should not be just planning your career based on what's going to happen today or in the next few months, but also thinking about how your career will grow in the next few years, next 5 years, 10 years, right? So, exactly, you guessed it right. If everyone is learning Python, it will be completely saturated in a couple of years, just like Java, right? There are so many Java developers. There is jobs, but there is that much competition, and also the salaries are less, right? So it will be very difficult to get a job or keep your job in a cutthroat competition market. So what can you do to make your future secure, right? And that is the secret, that is the career secret I want to share with you, that so many of our students have already followed the path and have a successful career now. So if you are a generic Python developer, there will be thousands more just like you. But the key is to make a career in a specialized application of Python, use of Python, right? So you must have heard a lot about data science. Data science is a broad field. It is not a programming language, right? And Python is widely used in the world of data science. You can get a very secure and promising future by becoming a specialist in one of the data science fields, and I'll explain what that means. So I have that combination of learning and experience that you can get right from your home, to become that specialist in the field of data science using Python. You will still be learning Python, you will still be using Python, but you will be considered some kind of a specialist, and I'll explain how that happens. So the hottest specialty in the field of data science is machine learning. Okay, if you become a machine learning engineer instead of just a Python developer, then you have a much brighter future. You will still be coding in Python. You will still be doing the same thing that you want to do as a Python programmer. The only thing is that you will do it in a specific specialized field of machine learning. You will have some extra knowledge. Okay, that is what a machine learning engineer or a specialist means, right? A Python developer's average salary is 4 to 5 lakh. Okay, but you will be earning well over 10 lakh per annum as a machine learning engineer. And we have a lot of students, like I said before, who have made a successful career after taking our courses. So in addition to the course and certificate that we provide, we also provide optional job placement service. So we're not just an online training company that gives you a course, you learn, and that's it, you're done. We are a full service career management company, right? So we not only give you the training in the technology, but we also prepare you to use that technology to get a job and to be successful in the job. And I'll explain you in detail what else we provide and how we help our students, because that's what we realized over time, that just providing a technology training is not enough. we have to provide end to end service to our students so that they can actually be successful in their career by using the training that they got from us. Okay, so coming back to Python, here is a quick Google search, Python developer salary in India, and this is the result: 5.4 lakh per year. That is the average salary of a Python developer. Now, as you can see, the next tab right there, I have the screenshot, is the machine learning salary in India, and you will see the difference. So this is the machine learning salary in India, and as you can see at the bottom is 310K to 1.8 million. What that means is 3 lakh to 18 lakh per year. The other option there, or the other data point there, is 7.9 lakh to 13 lakh, and this one says 14 lakh to at least 21 lakh per year machine learning salary. So there is a huge gap or huge difference in how much a Python developer makes versus how much a machine learning engineer makes. Okay, this is what Harvard Business Review is saying: data scientist is the sexiest job of the 21st century. Okay, McKinsey, it is also one of the very popular consulting firms. It's one of the top ranking consulting firms in the world. And they say that machine learning is one of the top 5 technologies for the next 10 years. For the next 10 years. That's what we are trying to do, right? Secure our future. So here is a valuable career advice for you. If you want to use Python as your career choice, use it, but do it in the field of machine learning. Instead of just a Python developer career, become a machine learning engineer. All right, and we have that right combination of learning, practice, and lab exercises, and actual instructor sessions, to make you a successful machine learning engineer. Okay, the machine learning courses, if you have researched in the industry, if you have researched with the training institutes, just the online courses go for more than 50,000 rupees. And if they come with an actual instructor teaching you, if and sessions with an instructor to help you clear your doubts and questions, those trainings go for more than 1 lakh. Okay, but we have this innovative platform that combines the power of e-learning as well as live instructor sessions, and we have created a package of Python course as well as a machine learning course that will give, including the instructor guidance, and that will give the entire end-to-end learning that you need to become a certified machine learning engineer. Okay, so here is a look at our platform. This is the course, certified Python developer course. Okay, that you are interested in, and you will be getting it. Okay, this is the machine learning course. This is also on our platform, Certified Machine Learning Professional. That's the certification that comes once you complete this course. And that certification is issued from our USA office. Okay. So here is a look at the Python course. I'm going to show you both the courses so that you can see the entire package, what comes with that package, and what will you be able to learn. The curriculum is written right there, but I know you cannot read it, and I'll go in detail through the curriculum. Okay, for both the courses. So just take a look. This is Certified Python Developer course, and this is our machine learning course, and when we can go through the curriculum together. All right. So here's the Python course. You will get the Python course that you really wish to learn, and here's the course outline. It starts from the basics, so introduction and setup. So it will teach you how to set up your computer so that you can start learning Python as well as start practicing it on your computer. The topics that are included in has basics of the programming, functions, lists, tuples, dictionaries, files in Python 3, error handling, object oriented programming, date and time, regular expressions, interacting with HTTP, networking in Python 3, and then threading. All of these are sections. Each section has multiple units. So this is a very, very detailed course that will take you through the entire Python learning step by step. And this is an example. So the third section, functions section, if you see here, all these are the units within functions: defining functions in Python 3, local and global variables, uh, you have reverse string functions. All of these are units, separate units within this section. So you can imagine how detailed this course is. Okay, here is the machine learning course outline. In machine learning, once you have learned Python, you obviously should be doing the Python course first and then machine learning. Once you have learned that, you will learn in machine learning TensorFlow, TensorFlow Estimator, importing machine learning models, simple MNIST, MNIST with Estimator, and then you'll be building three projects. I'll be getting to that quickly. Okay, so here's an example. The TensorFlow section has all these units, and every one of these sections has a lot of units for you to cover. Okay, so this is a very, very detailed course. Okay, this is a self-paced course. It's videos, video course. What that means is that you will be able to learn at the speed that you wish to. Now, imagine a classroom training or an instructor-led training. The instructor is running at a pace, teaching at a pace, teaching at a speed that you have to follow, right? If you are distracted even for a few minutes, or if you're not able to attend a class, you miss out, and then you're falling behind. You're not able to understand what is going on. That is one of the biggest drawbacks of classroom learning or live instructor training, right? That causes the overall course completion rate to be less than 50% in any kind of training, any kind of learning. Even in schools, students are not able to follow their teacher because they miss a few classes, and they are not able to understand what the teacher is teaching because they missed portions, right? In the e-learning space, in the e-learning technology, you have the power to decide your own speed, and you have the power to go back and revisit the topic that you just learned, or you found it hard to understand, and you want to understand it better, so you want to go back and hear it and see it again and practice again. So you have all that ability to do that in the e-learning video course. Okay, here is basically a quick look at what our platform looks like. You will have this is one of the units in the machine learning. They're exploring PyCharm and Python language basics. So this is basically a teacher is teaching there, and you're able to watch the video and understand the topic. Okay, the instructor support is there for your queries and doubts, so that you'll be able to actually talk to an instructor. And when you are practicing Python programs or even machine learning models, and if you want to interact with a trainer and ask them questions, you'll be able to do that. Okay, and then as you can see, this is an action packed course. And we have designed it and packaged it in such a way that you will get exactly what you need to be successful in your goals. Okay, and here is a great thing about this course is you'll be building three projects as part of the course: a weather prediction app, a text prediction app, and a stock market prediction app. All these projects that you will build by yourself, you will be getting step by step directions on how to build them. So you will have you know a very detailed analysis of how it is created, how they run, and you'll be able to explain them just like you are an expert at these projects. And you'll be able to claim these projects as either your career experience in your resume, in your CV. And you can also use these projects for your college projects. If you are currently in college and you want to submit projects that you have built, these will be something that you have built by yourself. You understand them in and out. You'll be able to talk about them, you'll be able to explain them. You'll be able to give a presentation about them. And if somebody asks you questions about them, you'll be an expert at these. You'll be basically the owners of these projects. Okay, so that's the total success package. You get the Python course with this detailed curriculum, plus you get the machine learning course with this detailed curriculum that we just went through. Okay, that is the total success package that we have created. All right, now here's the important part. Even if you learn this, you need certification, because employers, companies, they are not going to just go based off of you saying that I know these languages and this is my knowledge. A lot of people think that they can just watch YouTube videos and whatnot and just go to some free websites and learn, and they can claim, but that's not how it works. When companies are trying to hire, they have a job posting, they get thousands and thousands of resumes, they get thousands and thousands of applications, right? How are they going to see who is authentic and who is just saying that they really know? They're not going to interview thousands of people. So if your CV has to be selected, it has to have some kind of a verification mechanism for your knowledge and credentials, right? So that's why we issue these certificates, and our certificates are basically digital certificate that come from a certifying authority. Okay, so we get our certifications from a certification authority called Credible, and they provide an online platform for verification, meaning that the certification that you get will have an ID. And employers, these companies, they have what is called an applicant tracking system, in which they have the ability to verify certifications. Okay, so once you complete this course, we don't have any exam in this course right now. It is, just you have to complete the course by watching all the videos and then practicing all the lab exercises. We will be assigning you, once you complete all the units, a digital certificate to your name, which you can print, as well as you can also import in your online profile, such as LinkedIn profile. You will have a certificate that you can import, and you'll have digital badge on your LinkedIn profile that you can demonstrate. Okay. And the employers and their ATS, like I said, applicant tracking system, they will be able to run a validation on your profile and get a confirmation that you have an authentic certification. Here is the example. So this is the certification on the left side, and here is the verify button that employers use. They sometimes do it manually, they sometimes do it through some kind of an automated integration of their system. And on the right side is a screenshot of a verified credential, as you can see here. Okay, so that is basically what we provide for our students who complete the course. And we have the ability to track who has completed the course, because like I said, we have a cutting edge learning management system that tracks how many units you've completed. So, and our learning instructors and learning counselors, they will be working with you to make sure that you are learning and completing the coursework. Okay, at the end, you will have this outcome of completing the two courses, getting the certification, and we have this goal to give you a successful career in the field of data science as a machine learning engineer or as a Python programmer. If you want to become just a Python programmer, that is fine too. We will support that. We will support you in your career journey. Okay, and that's the final outcome we want to get for you, is have a successful career. Okay, this course with a live instructor in the training institutes, if you check in the training institute, will cost you more than 1 lakh. Easily will cost you more than 1 lakh, because they have to have instructor support and somebody who is taking the classes, somebody who is taking you through all the labs and all that. But we have reduced the price of this course by 80% at just rupees 20,000. And this is for a very limited time, because you are attending this webinar, you are getting access to this price, and I'll show you how to do that right now. If you go, you will not be able to get this discount just yet. If you enroll for the course today, you can get this reduced price. All right, and that is an amazing discount, 80% cost reduction. And my suggestion is you should not miss this chance. Yeah, but you have to wait a little longer to see how you can get this discount, and I'll show you step by step. Okay, but as I promised on like I think the first slide, that I will be giving you bonuses. So in addition to these two courses, I have a lot more for you. Since you stayed in this webinar this long, you are going to get more bonuses that people who dropped off will not get. So stay focused and pay attention, because there is more beneficial bonuses that are coming to you. Okay, so here are some bonuses. As I mentioned before, the Python and machine learning course package, you're getting that is more than 1 lakh. You're getting that at the cost of just 20,000 rupees. Okay. Now here's the first bonus. First bonus is a resume expert course. This course will help you build your CV. Your CV will become a professionally created um, resume that has highlighted your accomplishments. It highlights your learning. It makes it so that the employers, the recruiters, the hiring managers, when they are looking at the profiles and they come across your resume, they will not be able to let it go. They will have to take a detailed look at it, and they will shortlist you just because the professionally designed resume and professionally crafted wording in there. This course will teach you which lines, which statements, which words to use in the resume, and also which words to avoid. There are some words that hiring managers don't like to see, and right now you probably cannot think of words that are popular in the industry that people like to use on their resume, but they are hated by hiring managers. So to avoid those and to create a professionally crafted resume, this course will help you. Goes for 5,000 rupees. Your cost zero. I'll be giving it to you. Okay. Now your resume is created. What's the next step? Interviews. Scary situation, right? Interviewing with people who are 10 15 years more experienced than you. How do you handle those tough questions? How do you handle questions like, what are your strengths and weaknesses? Tell me about a time when you had a challenging situation. How did you handle them? These are some behavioral questions. How do you handle the technical questions, right? How do you prepare yourself for tricky questions that they come up with? What should be your body language? What should be your attire? How you should be greeting them? What should be the questions that you should ask towards the end, so that you can demonstrate that you are basically an expert in the field and really knows what you're talking about, right? So this interview expert course will prepare you for all of that. Okay. This course again goes for rupees 5,000. Your cost zero. All right. Now we also have courses that, like I said before, we want to see our students be successful in their career, and that doesn't mean just getting a job. It also means being uh, a good performer on the job, being stellar, being somebody who everybody admires, right? So we have created a package of courses that will make you successful when you are working for a large corporation. You're working on a team of people, and you need to communicate and interact. So the first course of that package is the presentation expert. Anytime you're working on a team or working with people, when you communicate with them, it's not just verbal, or it's not just through email, right? There is presentations that sometimes you have to create, and they should look professional. They should look like they are created by somebody who knows what they are talking about and knows how to communicate. So we have created this presentation expert course that will teach you how to create astonishing presentations, and that course goes for 5,000. But as part of the bonus of attendees of this webinar, you will get it for free, zero for you. All right. All right. Leadership mindset. This is an amazing course, and we realize that our students need this because the students are always, when you will join a team, when you will be working as part of a team, there will be people from different backgrounds, different levels of experience. There will be people with more than 10 years of experience working on the same team as you. And you might be going there with little to no experience, or maybe some experience. So it's important to understand a group dynamic and how to operate in that. And that's why we decided to create a course called Leadership Mindset that will give you that ability to interact in such a way that you are able to effectively work with people at any level of experience. You will not be intimidated by people who have more experience than you. So you will be successful there. And then the last one is applied project management. And why did we create this course? Because anytime you work in any corporation, you will be always working on a project. You'll be given the tasks that you need to finish, but they will all combine into a big project. And it's important for you as a team member to understand the big picture, to understand how things are being done, so that you can understand why some tasks are being given to you, why do they have deadlines, how to meet those deadlines, what is the impact of having those deadlines, and either meeting them or not meeting them. What is the overall project plan? What is the overall goal of the project? What is it trying to accomplish? All of this, if you understand, you will be a much better performer. You won't just be a programmer on the team, you will be a significant contributor on the team who will be influencing the success of the project, uh, and will have a major impact on the success, right? That will make you successful as a professional. That will get you noticed by your superiors in the company, that a person who not only knows how to do python programming, or not only knows the machine learning concepts, but also knows how to operate in a large organization and become successful as part of a team and help the team, right? You will only know all that if you can see the big picture, and this course helps you do that. And again, the cost of this course for you, zero. Okay, so all these courses, 5 courses, will be given to you at zero cost. Now be patient on how to get that, because I will be getting to that point, to explain how to get it, and I'll show it to you step by step, because it is very important to understand how to book your seat for making sure that you get all these bonuses. Okay. Now the cost of all these together, if you do a total, it is 1,35,000. But your cost is only 20,000. Okay, just like I said, that Python machine learning package plus all these 5 bonuses, total cost is just 20,000. So bonuses with this course, package plus 5 courses, amazing cost. The Python course is also there. I have not forgot about it. So it is included in the package, and you get it all for just 20,000, not 1.35 lakh, 20,000. Okay, but here's the thing: this cost is only available until the end of this webinar. Until this webinar is running, is this discounted price plus the bonuses. We can only give it to you until the end of this webinar, and there is a reason for that, because we get these licenses. We have to buy the license for these courses from our USA head office, and they give us a limited time to issue these seats, issue these licenses to the students, right? We cannot keep the system open for anybody and everybody to book their seat and get all these courses for free, because then anybody will go and just take the courses for free or at a discounted price, and we don't want that. We only want to give these courses as a bonus, at the bonus price, as well as the 5 free courses, to people who have been carefully chosen to attend this webinar, right? And since you are sitting through the webinar, being serious about it, because if you learn these courses, you will be able to actually go and get a job, and you'll be able to uh, represent the reputation of our company, right? So we don't want to give the courses to folks who are not thinking about or serious about their career. You are here, you are watching this webinar because you want to learn, because you are serious about your career, and that's why you'll be getting this. But there is a deadline. The deadline is the end of this webinar. So make sure that you are ready to book your seat as soon as I open the portal and give you the ability to book your seat. There is a limited number of licenses, and I'll get to that. So I'm getting a message. Sir, how do I book my seat? So, Samir, please don't send the messages just yet. I know a lot of people are messaging you right now to book the seat, but I am not done, with my presentation of, what the students will be getting, and there will be a point when we will be showing the students exactly how to book their seat. So wait until then. Don't send any messages. It is, coming in the middle of the presentation and distracting. All right. Right. So getting back to, thank you, Samir. All right. Getting back to our, so we were talking about that we have, only until the end of this webinar. So you can see that, there will be a timer that will show you when the webinar ends and when your time will end. Okay. So be ready with the ability to book your seat. Okay. So now I'll tell you exactly step by step how to book your seat. Okay. But before I tell you that, I'm not done giving you bonuses. There is still some surprise bonus that I had mentioned in the first couple of slides. I mentioned a surprise bonus. So here is your surprise bonus. The the discounted price, like I said, will expire at the end of the webinar. So I'll tell you the surprise bonus, but first click on the enroll button at the top right. The button that you see at the top right, go ahead and click on it. Don't worry, it will open in a new tab. It will not close this webinar. This webinar will not stop. It will keep on playing it. And once you click on the button, it will open a new tab and you'll be taken to a page on our Agilance platform that you have seen before. Okay. Now you should be on a page that shows the machine learning course added to the cart. Okay. And the surprise bonus is coming. I don't know if you've seen on the page already, but here is the bonus. The bonus is, as you can see, and I'm here showing you exactly what you should be seeing on your screen. The cost of 20,000 rupees has been reduced down to just 9,995. We have applied an additional coupon on top of all the discounts, an additional coupon of 10,005 rupees, and now your final cost is just 9,995 rupees. Okay, so here it is. If you can see on the screen on the webinar, and you should be seeing that on your screen also. Okay. Now, only for action takers. This is only for action takers, meaning those who are going to book their seat by the end of the webinar, before the end of the webinar, you'll get this price. But here is another problem. Uh, we have a lot of attendees right now on this webinar, and the number of licenses is limited. So you don't really have until the end of the webinar if the licenses are all utilized. So make sure that you're not taking too much time to book your seat. Okay. Now, can you please send a Y in the chat message to so that Samir can confirm that you guys are able to see the screen that I just showed and everybody is seeing the discounted price. I'll give you a few seconds to type your response so that we can see that. Okay. All right, Samir, can you please tell me if people are having problem with the uh, with our discount that we've provided? Okay, that's great news. So people are able to see. All right, that's great news. So you if you are able to see, then stay on the page, and if you are able to complete that process, then go ahead and complete it. Don't wait for any further guidance or any further instructions. You are actually on the page where you can complete your purchase and make sure that your seat is booked. Okay. And from prior experience, I'm telling you, we'll have bookings really fast. We'll be showing who is getting booked so that your name can be confirmed. We are tracking it in our one of our spreadsheets so that we can keep showing who is getting their seat booked. And then if you have any trouble, you can definitely send a chat message. Okay. All right. So this is the incredible package, and the course is high value course. Machine learning courses are not, you'll never find them this cheap. Okay. And like I said, very very limited time for the duration of the webinar and a limited number of seats. Your price should be down to 9,995 only. So it has come down significantly from what is the market value of what you're getting. Okay. All right. So finish the checkout process, finish your registration. All right. And we only have limited licenses, like I said before. So once those licenses are utilized, then the price will go back up. So that's why that is beyond our control. So you will get everything you need. You get the online courses, 7 courses for just 9,995. Okay. You get the certification, the verifiable certification that you can digitally claim in your LinkedIn profile. You'll also get the resume course that I mentioned, resume building course. You will get the interview course, in which you'll be prepared to handle the toughest of the interview and be successful in it. And all this combination, like I said in the beginning, we want to give you a full package to get you a job. Okay. All of this will help you get a job because you'll be successful in every step of the way. And then once you're on the job, we want to see you successful there. So you have the presentation expert course, you have the leadership mindset course, and you also have the project management course to see the big picture so that you can truly be successful in whatever you're doing. Okay. All of this at that amazing discounted price. So you should not really miss this. I would not recommend anybody to miss this chance. All right. Now, here's the thing. If you need help in looking for a job, we also have optional job placement search service also. And it is totally up to you. If you want our help in finding a job, we have that option. And we will work with you and give you all the help that you need. You can work with us on that. Let us know if you need that help in finding a job. Okay. All right, so time is running out, so make sure that you are booking your seat and entering all the data properly. You're entering your first name and last name properly, and make sure that you are if there is a place to enter any information, you are entering your phone number as well. But if there is not, email is fine. We will be communicating with you via email. Once you have registered, you will get an email confirming your booking, and it will confirm everything that was mentioned earlier in the presentation, all the 7 courses. Okay. Now, if you are done, then please go ahead and type done in the chat box to confirm that you have completed. Okay. All right. All right. So we will be getting the notification of people who are registering. So it's just 2 students just registered. So that's great. So registrations are going through. Um, Now is the time for questions. I can answer some questions. So I'm sure some of you have already sent some questions in the chat. So Samir, if you could please pick one question at a time and copy paste it into the chat and send to me so that I can answer those questions for everybody. And then in the meantime, those who have not completed their registration, please go ahead and complete that right away before we run out of all the licenses. Okay. Here is the screen just for your reference again. You should be on the screen again. All right. So question from Samir. Um, so I know this question is from somebody in the audience. It's not from Samir. Samir is our facilitation assistant who is helping us with the administrative activities. So they will be copy pasting your chat messages here, and I'll be able to answer. So first question is, how long is the course? Um, so the Python course you can complete in 2 months, and the machine learning course will take you 3 months if you are doing studying at a regular pace. Okay, if you are finishing one unit at every day, and like I said, it is a self-paced course, so you will be able to increase or decrease your speed based on how much time you have, what is going on in your life. If you have exams, if you have a job that is keeping you busy, if you have family things that keep you busy, and if you want to slow down, you will be able to slow down. Yeah, there is nothing stopping you. We want to we created an offering, we created a service that is more reflective of reality than a regular daily class that you just have to attend no matter what. Okay, so you will be able to increase or decrease your speed. But like I said, uh, Python course you can do it in 2 months, and machine learning you can finish in 3 months with all the lab exercises and practice in the projects. Okay. All right. Next question, please. So we have 6 people who have registered. So if we have people registering, let's also make sure that we are showing their names and confirming, so that they can be assured that their registration has gone through. So yes, just send me the list and I'll show it here. All right. So here is the list. So we have Vinayak Mishra, Suraj Singh, Rahul Katre, Monica Detani, Niharika Mittal, and Mukesh Kumar. You guys are booked. Thank you so much, and you got the discounted price. All right. If you have a question, yeah. Next question is, sir, I don't know any programming language. Can I still learn? Um, yeah, definitely. Like I said in the beginning, Python is an easiest language to learn. You don't have to have a programming background. You don't need to know C, C++, Java, anything like that to learn Python. It is the easiest language to learn, and it is very easily readable. So the syntax is very easy, and our course starts from the basics. So in our course, we assume that our student has no programming background. So whatever you learn there will be like starting from the ABCs of programming. Okay, so there is no prerequisite for the course. Okay, all right. Hopefully that answered the question. Hopefully people are booking. If you have, so here's another question. I have registered, sir. What is the next step? Okay, that's great. If you have registered, the next step is basically, look for the confirmation email, and our learning counselor will reach out to you to explain you the next steps of how to get on the system. It is pretty it is pretty intuitive. You don't have to, it's not complicated at all. um, Once you get the confirmation email, you'll be able to use your login, and you can then go to my courses up top here. This is my courses, and this is where it will show the Python, machine learning, and all the five courses that you have been provided. They are already registered in your name. Okay, and if they are not there, or if there is any kind of difference that you see there, then our learning counselor will assist you in the next steps. Also, on the right side here, you see this help. You will be able to, you can click on it, and it will open a WhatsApp that goes directly to our student support. You will be able to interact directly with them, and even get on a phone call with them to answer any questions, to if you're facing any kind of challenges on the system. Okay, all right, next question. And I saw that more people were registered, so let's announce their names as well. All right, we have Mukesh Kumar, Pavan Khatarkar, Jitendra Chaudhary, Mamta Nandore, Lokesh Parkhi, Mayank Dubey, Nilesh Kumar, and Piyush Yadav. You guys are, your seat is booked. So congratulations on that. All right. Moving on. Next question, please. All right. I already know Python. Is this course still right for me? Well, yes. I mean, if you already know Python, that is great. I would recommend you to revise if you want to revise, or if not, then you can learn machine learning directly. But it will help you to revise as well. And if you want to revise it at a later point, this course is available for you anytime you want. So that way, you are basically have a backup of learning Python if you want to, and if you don't, you can make progress and continue forward with machine learning. All right, so yes, I would say this course is definitely right for you if you want to go in the field of machine learning. And if you know Python, then that is great also. All right. Right. Yeah, we have few more students registered. So we have, I don't know, Piyush Yadav, Samra Khan, Utsav Arora, Vipul Neeraj, Santosh Gaur, Rahul Namdev, Sakshi Patel, Vaibhav Gupta, and Shikha Sahu. Thank you. You are booked, and your seat is reserved. You got the price, that the discounted price, that we offered. All right. Let's look at the next question. What is the class timing? So, like I said, this is an e-learning course, and self-paced video course. So you choose your timing. Okay, you can decide whatever time you want to learn, whether it is in the morning, whether it is in the evening, during daytime. So it is all up to you and your availability. So yeah, class timing is all flexible. All right. Next question. Let's see. All right. Does the course have practice projects? Yes, I did show the three practice projects for you. The weather prediction, the stock market prediction, and there was one more text prediction app that you'll be building. Those will be fully functional projects with an ability to demonstrate working projects to whoever you want to demonstrate, to your employer, to your during your interview, during your college project, whatever it is. If you want to use those projects for that, you can use them. They will be fully functional projects that you created. Okay. All right, we have more students registered, so let's make sure we are also announcing their names in addition to answering the questions. All right, how much time do I have to spend every day? So it is totally up to you. I mean, I would recommend spending at a minimum 2 hours every day, or one and a half hour every day, just to make sure that you are learning at a regular pace, just like at a regular speed, just like you would learn in a classroom, where you have a class every day. So give yourself some discipline and try to do 1 to 2 hours every day, and you should be in good shape. But if it goes up or down, that's fine too. Sometimes you can decide, on a day you can decide to learn for more than 2 hours and kind of catch up. So on an average, 1.5 to 2 hours should be sufficient. Okay. All right, we have more people. um, Swapnil Srivastav, Bhavesh Bali, Divyanshu Dikshit, Gaurav Dongra, Ishu Chanderia, Kunal Khare, and Pratiksha. I can't see the full last name, starts with a G. So we have about 28 students booked so far. So let's keep going. Any other questions? I see there are more questions coming through. We have more students registering. So, like I said, everyone, we have limited number of licenses, um, and if we run out of those, then the discount might not work. The screen will not show this price. So make sure that you are acting quickly. All right, what is provided as part of the package? Uh, so I have already explained what is provided. Full end-to-end package, which is basically the goal is to make you successful in your career. If your goal is to get a job, this package will help you to get to that point. It will make you capable enough that you can get a job. Okay. I know the market is challenging right now, but you will know Python and machine learning like a professional. You will know it as an engineer, and you will also have the ability to create a professional resume. You will get support from our side. You'll also get a course on interview skills, so you will be really good at giving the interviews about the skills that you learned and the jobs that you applied for, and that's what will help you get a job. And like I mentioned before, optional job placement assistant service is also there. If you would like, definitely talk to us and we'll help you with that. And then on the job, you have the leadership mindset training, presentation expert, as well as project management training that will give you an end-to-end view of how to be a professional in a large organization. So that is the overall package, like I mentioned before, designed to get you the success. Okay. All right, sir, can I learn on mobile phone? Um, so you can definitely watch the video lessons. Some of them will be difficult to watch. I would recommend that you have a laptop or a computer and access to a computer, so that you can you can take the lab exercises and you can practice the activities that you cannot practice on mobile. However, you can definitely watch the some of the video lessons will have a small font because they are coding on the screen. So that will be difficult to see, but if you have a tablet or something that has a little bit larger screen, you'll be able to read that. So yes, you can make some progress on mobile phone as well, but in order to fully complete the course, you will have to practice, and in order to practice, you'll you'll need a laptop. Excuse me. All right, let's keep going. Right, we got a few more people registered. Rajashekhar, we got Manas Avare, Ganesh Patel, Ishant Yadav, Mushkan, Rishabh, Shubhi Agrawal, Prakhar Soni, Yogesh Jatav, and Sunny Rathore. You guys have your seat booked. So please go ahead and check your email for a confirmation email. and it will have the links for you to go ahead with further profile creation and accessing the course. All right. Now, coming back, is course in Hindi? Um, so here's the thing: the world of programming primarily uses English language. I can try and answer this question in Hindi so that you are better able to understand. प्रोग्रामिंग वाले जो भी जॉब्स हैं उसमें मैक्सिमम लोग इंग्लिश यूज़ करते हैं. सो अगर आपको आपकी करियर को सक्सेसफुल करना है, अगर आपको ग्रो करना है करियर में, तो इंग्लिश जानना ज़रूरी है. नाउ ऑन द जॉब इंग्लिश सीखना बहुत मुश्किल है. ये एक अच्छा मौका है जहाँ पे आप ट्रेनिंग ले रहे हैं, जो आपके घर में आप अपने टाइम पे कर रहे हैं. और दिस ये ऑनलाइन कोर्स है तो इसको आप मल्टीपल टाइम्स देख सकते हैं, एक बार नहीं 5 बार देख सकते हैं. सो ये एक अच्छा मौका है प्रोग्रामिंग भी सीखने का और इंग्लिश भी साथ ही साथ सीख लेने का, स्पेशली इन द लैंग्वेज, इन यूजिंग द टेक्नोलॉजी, जो टेक्नोलॉजी आप सीखना चाहते हैं. सो आई वुड रिकमेंड कि आप ये कोर्स इंग्लिश में ही करें. हमारे पास हिंदी में कोर्स नहीं है, आई एम सॉरी. सो आई वुड रिकमेंड कि आप कोर्स इंग्लिश में ही करें, सो दैट आप साथ ही साथ इंग्लिश भी सीख जाएं, जस्ट फॉर द प्रोग्रामिंग पर्पस एंड हैविंग दैट राइट कॉन्वर्सेशन, और प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज भी सीख जाएं और मशीन लर्निंग भी सीख जाएं. Okay, so I would recommend this is a good opportunity for you to actually get a good understanding of how English is used in the programming world also. So uh, but yeah, I'm sorry, course Hindi में तो available नहीं है. All right. Let's see if there are more questions. All right, we have almost 50 students registered. Discount is not working. So looks like we ran into that problem about licenses. Samir, I know you have access to admin. Can you please uh, go into the admin panel to see if we are able to extend the licenses that we have available? Because during the webinar, we should have the ability to service all the students that want to apply for the course. So that was the instruction from the head office anyways, that we should be able to. So if you can check and see, that will be great. Sorry guys, so I think there were some challenges in terms of the number of licenses, and our admin is checking right now. So we do this webinar, and we also send this webinar as part of, a recording of the webinar is also sent. So the way it works is, our head office issues the licenses for live webinar as well as for sometimes for webinar recordings, but we are only allowed to keep the webinar recording working when the licenses are available. So at some point, you know this webinar will also be provided as a recording to some prospective students. And in that case, if you are, let's say, watching a recording, then at that point those licenses will be made available in very limited numbers, like 2 or 3 5 licenses at a time are issued, with a deep discount, like 9,995 for something that costs more than 1 lakh, right? So yeah, it's all based on the number of licenses. And right now I think we are trying to get more licenses for the students who are right now online and trying to book, right? So, yeah, Samir, if you can please confirm, once we have extended the licenses in the system, the people are trying to book their seat and they are having problems. So, 53 students. So, yeah, looks like we were able to go beyond the 50 licenses, and more licenses have been added. So, yeah, go ahead and book your seat. I'm not sure how many more licenses we received. I think we only have the ability to ask for extension of the number of licenses, and then people are able to register. All right, next question: can I join the next batch? So There is so it is a self-paced e-learning course, so the batch concept is not really there. But this webinar, basically all of us together are kind of starting our learning, once we book. So we'll be probably starting to learn tomorrow. But I understand some of you might be, in a current situation where you cannot really start learning tomorrow, right? So I would recommend book your seat, and you can start at a later time. You can work with our learning counselor and say, okay, I have exams for the next 2 months, so I will be starting after 2 months, and that is perfectly okay. The only thing is that we cannot um, have the seat available 2 months later. So you can book your seat right now, and you can start your learning when you are available. Okay, so go ahead and make sure you complete your registration, don't delay. um, and we will put the right start date based on whatever conversation we have with you about your current situation. Similarly, when you are learning, let's say you are learning and you run into some kind of a situation and you want to put your course on hold for a little bit and then continue, you can let the learning counselor know that you have some situation, whether it is job that is keeping you busy or whether family matter is going to keep you busy. You can say, I want to um, put the course on hold for 15 days and then start again. So we'll make sure that you are the system is making is keeping your access alive, and you're able to continue learning after that uh, limited pause. Okay, all right. So hopefully people are able to book. Can I make installment payment? Yeah, we get that question oftentimes. So we have made some provision for that. You might not have all the amount available right now, even though this is a very small amount for a large course, IT course. We have made some provision. So what you can do is you can book your seat. Um, this is the URL you have to go to, though. I mean, this is a different URL. So open a new browser tab or a new Chrome window and type there agilence.com/price lock. PRICE, price lock, LOCK, PRICE, price lock. So agilance.com/price lock. And what you can do is you can pay 1000 today, 1000 rupees, but you have to pay the remaining balance within 24 hours. Then only you can get the discounted price. So if you pay the 1000 today, right now before the webinar ends, then we will book that license. Like, we'll hold the license for you, and we will not release it to anybody else. And you can pay the remaining balance by the same time tomorrow within 24 hours. Okay. All right, so here is that page, agilence.com/price lock, PRICELOCK. And as you can see, it has 1000 rupees that you have to pay, which will book your seat. Okay. All right. We have more people who have registered. All right. All right. Looks like a lot of people were able to register. So if you have any questions around that, let us know, and we'll try to answer those questions. But if not, I think we are in a good place where everybody is able to go ahead and register. We have, as you can see, the timer. We have very small amount of time left before this webinar ends. And once the webinar ends, the system will lock you out from the discounts that are being offered as part of the webinar. So make sure that you have completed your registration before that happens. All right. Thank you so much. In case you have not finished the checkout, remember you're getting 1,35,000 rupees worth of courses for just 9,995. Okay. And we also have the option to give you help for job placement. So you can explore that option as well. Once you have completed the courses, we can talk about how you would like to look for a job, and and if you want our help. Okay. We'll be there to help. So finish your checkout as quickly as possible. If you have any challenges, if you have any problems, um, there is that chat. You can click on that. It will open. It will give you two options. So just go for WhatsApp. That's the easiest one, and click on that and send us WhatsApp message. You can also do that from your mobile phone. You go to just agilance.com and the chat is right there, support chat is there, so you can just click on that, and our support will help you. And if it is not possible to help you over the chat, we'll just give you a call, not a problem, and we'll make it work. Okay. We'll also have an email address you can send an email to. So support@agilance.com is that email address. So yeah, you have multiple ways of reaching out to us and getting the help. Email, chat, phone. We are available on all three channels. Okay. All right. So hopefully you were able to register and you did not miss out on the amazing prize that was offered as part of the webinar. We will stay on for a few minutes, like the timer is saying, and then once the timer runs out, we will be just closing this webinar, and the system will also lock itself out. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for attending it through the end. Hopefully, this was worth it, and hopefully, you will make use of this amazing opportunity. This type of prices are not always offered on a very regular basis. So don't miss out. Go ahead if you need to get help from anybody to in order to finish your checkout process. Go ahead and do that. And if you need help from us, give us a chat or give us a send us an email, and we'll help you through that. All right. Thank you so much.